If you want to deliver value as a data analyst, you always want to be asking, what problem are you trying to solve, and how does this information help you solve a problem? As a data analyst and as a high-value data analyst, you definitely need to be more than somebody that is just a data pulling person for the team. You need to work on the right projects that solve the right problems, otherwise you're probably not adding value to the team. In fact, you might actually be reducing the value that you're adding to the team because you might be working on the wrong things, you might be increasing costs for the organization, and increasing technical debt for the organization just because you're taking orders from your stakeholders and doing what you're told. How so? I was dealing with a situation earlier today where a stakeholder wanted my team to pull a bunch of data about website visits, somewhat related to retention and churn of customers. After a quick conversation, it was pretty clear that the stakeholders were not clear about what they actually needed and what problems they were trying to solve. This is because they mentioned wanting to focus on retention and churn, but the data that they were looking for had to do with basic website traffic. On the surface, this sounds like it's aligned, but it actually wasn't. This is because when I asked the question, how does this data help you solve a problem and increase retention and reduce churn, there wasn't a really good answer. Instead, what we had is stakeholders that were wanting to focus on those two problems, but they were asking for random website data such as how many people clicked on the hamburger icon. My question back to that is, how does knowing how many people clicked on the hamburger icon lead to any sort of retention or churn ideas? Is knowing that information really going to help you solve a problem or really going to help you take action? The answer is no, not really, or at least not on its own without a bunch of information about specific customers that you're dealing with and other behavior that they have. So if you want to add value to your organization, you need to be more than a data pulling person for the company. You need to have subject matter expertise about the business, and then you need to ask, what problem are we trying to solve, and how does this information that you're asking for lead to solving the problem? If you're not able to get to those answers or get a clear answer, you're probably working on the wrong thing.